Got to lose, 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 got to lose.
Coming in at number 10 on the list, we have Aoi Sekai no Chushinda. This anime has been dubbed and it premiered in October of 2012, having 3 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, ecchi, fantasy, parody, and shonen. In this anime, Segwa Kingdom has been losing the war against Intel the Empire, but the tables are turned by the appearance of a boy called Gear. All the characters are parodies of Nintendo or Sega games, such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario Bros., and The Legend of Zelda, etc. Coming in at number 9 on the list, we have Roka no Yusha. This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in July of 2015, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, fantasy, magic, and mystery. In this anime, an ancient legend states that with the revival of the demon god, 6 heroes, the braves of the 6 flowers, will be chosen by the goddess of fate, granting them powers to rise up against the fiends attempting to turn the world into a living hell. Adlet Mayer, self-proclaimed strongest man in the world, has arrived at the continent of Pina in hopes of becoming a brave. Although it doesn't go as smoothly as he had planned, Adlet is ultimately chosen as one of the 6 heroes shortly after being greeted by Nashantina Lo Pina, Augustra Crown Princess, and fellow brave. Roka no Yusha follows the two as they embark upon their destined journey to fight the demon god, intending to meet up with their fellow heroes at a small temple outside the land of the Howling Demons, the Fiend's domain. However, they finally unite. 7 heroes are present, and soon the others begin to suspect Adlet to be a fraud. Now on the run, Adlet must utilize his unique skill set and wit to fight for his life, to identify which member of the group is an imposter before it's too late. Coming in at number 8 on the list, we have Black Cat. This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in October of 2005, having 23 episodes, and the genres are adventure, comedy, science fiction, shonen, and superpower. In this anime, completing every job with ruthless accuracy, Train Hartnett is an infamous assassin with no regard for human life. Donning the moniker Black Cat, in the underground world, the elite killer works for a powerful secret organization known only as Kronos. One gloomy night, the Blaise gunman stumbles upon Seiya Minasuki, an enigmatic bounty hunter, and soon develops an odd friendship with her. Influenced by Seiya's positive outlook on life, Train begins to rethink his life, deciding to abandon his role as the Black Cat. He instead opts to head down a virtuous path as an honest bounty hunter. However, Kronos, and particularly Kree Discanth, Train's possessive underling, is not impressed with Train's sudden change of heart, and vows to resort to extreme measures in order to bring back the imaginary of bad luck. Coming in at number 7 on the list, we have The Sacred Blacksmith. This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in October of 2009, having 12 episodes and still going, and the genres are action, adventure, and fantasy. In this anime, once upon a time, there was a tragic war in which the power of devils was involved. After the war, the devil's powers was banned and the world was restored to peace. Cecily Campbell is a knight who has been looking for a blacksmith to repair her old sword given to her by her father. One day, she saw a man fighting with a ruffian who used the tabooed devil's power. The man defeated him with one blow of his weirdly shaped sword. The man turned out to be a blacksmith called Luke. The fateful encounter was the beginning of an adventure. Coming in at number 6 on the list, we have Katana Qatari. This anime has only been subbed. It premiered in January of 2010, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, historical, martial arts, and romance. In this anime, in an Edo-era Japan lush with a variety of sword fighting styles, Shishika Yuzuri practices the most unique one, Katoryu, a technique in which the user's own body is wielded as a blade. The enigmatic 7th head of the Katoryu school, Shishika lives quietly in exile with his sister Nanami, until one day, the widely ambitious strategist Togami barges into their lives. Togami brazenly requests that Shishika help her in her mission to collect 12 unique swords, known as the Deviant Blades, for the shogunate. Shishika accepts, interested in the girl herself rather than petty politics, and thus sets out on a journey. Standing in their way are the fierce wielders of the legendary weapons, as well as power-hungry entities who seek thwart Togami's objective. In order to prevail against their enemies, the duo must become an unbreakable team as they forge ahead on a path of uncertainty and peril. Coming in at number 5 on the list, we have Isekai wa Smartphone to Tomoni. This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in July of 2017, having 12 episodes, and the genres are adventure, harem, comedy, magic, romance, and fantasy. In this anime, in a thoughtless blunder, God accidentally strikes down Toya Mochizuki with a stray bolt of lightning. As an apology, God offers him one wish and the chance to live again in a magical fantasy world. Toya happily accepts the offer and, for his one wish, asks only to keep his smartphone with him as he begins his journey into this mysterious world. Starting over in this new world, Toya finds that it is filled with magic, which he has an affinity for, and cute girls vying for his attention. These girls, the twins Lens and Els Siluesca, Yumina Erna Belfast Lean, and Ye Kokono provide Toya with no end of romantic frustrations, but also companionship as he discovers the secrets of this new world. Coming in at number 4 on the list, we have Problem Children Are Coming from Another World, Aren't They? This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in January 2012, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, fantasy, and supernatural. In this anime, Izayu Sakamaki, Asuka Kudo, and Yu Kasukabe are extraordinary teenagers who are blessed with psychic powers, but completely fed up with their disproportionately mundane lives until, unexpectedly, each of them receives a strange envelope containing an invitation to a mysterious place known as Little Garden. Inexplicably dropped into a vast new world, the trio is greeted by Kurosaji, who explains that they have been given a once-in-a-lifetime chance to participate in special high-stake games using their abilities. In order to take part, however, they must first join a community. Learning that Kurosaji's community, No Names, has lost its official status and bountiful land due to their defeat at the hands of a demon lord, the group sets off to help reclaim their new home's dignity, eager to protect its residents and explore the excitement that Little Garden has to offer. Coming in at number 3 on the list, we have One Punch Man. This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in October of 2015, having 24 episodes, and the genres are action, science fiction, comedy, parody, superpower, supernatural, and seinen. In this anime, the seemingly ordinary and unimpressive Saitama has a rather unique hobby, being a hero. In order to pursue his childhood dream, he trained relentlessly for 3 years and lost all of his hair in the process. Now, Saitama is incredibly powerful, so much that no enemy is able to defeat him in battle. In fact, all it takes to defeat evildoers with just one punch has led to an unexpected problem. He is no longer able to enjoy the thrill of battling and has become quite bored. This all changes with the arrival of Genos, a 19-year-old cyborg who wishes to be Saitama's disciple after seeing what he is capable of. Genos proposes that the two join the Hero Association in order to become certified heroes that will be recognized for their positive contributions to society, and Saitama is shocked no one knows who he is, quickly agrees, and thus begins the story of One Punch Man, an action comedy that follows an eccentric individual who longs to fight strong enemies that can hopefully give him an excitement he once felt, and just maybe, he'll become popular in the process. Coming in at number 2 on the list, we have Kenja no Majo. This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in April of 2019, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, comedy, magic, romance, and fantasy. In this anime, in the kingdom of Earlshide, Merlin Walford was once regarded as a national hero, hailed for both his power and achievements. During a quiet life, however, he secludes himself deep in the rural woods, dedicating his time to raising an orphan that he saved. This orphan is Shin, a normal salaryman in modern-day Japan who is reincarnated into Merlin's world while still retaining his past memories. As the years pass, Shin displays unparalleled talent in both magic casting and martial arts, much to Merlin's constant amazement. On his 15th birthday, however, it becomes apparent that Shin only developed his combat skills and nothing else, leaving him with blatant social awkwardness, a lack of common sense, and a middling sense of responsibility. As a result, Shin enrolls in Kingdom's Magic Academy to hone his skills and mature along other teenagers. However, living a normal life is impossible, as he is established as a local celebrity, almost as soon as he arrives. And now finally, coming in at number 1 on the list, we have Caution's Hero. The hero is overpowered but overly cautious. This anime has been dubbed. It premiered in October of 2019, having 12 episodes, and the genres are action, adventure, comedy, and fantasy. In this anime, there's a popular saying, you can never be too careful. It is very important to prepare for every situation you may face, even if it seems like an unnecessary waste of time. Also, in games like RPGs, it is good to exceed the level of your enemies to achieve total victory. These words describe Seiya Ruguin a little too perfectly. After being summoned by the goddess Restart to save the world of Gaybrand from destruction, the hero prepares himself for a noble journey. While this might be normal, he spends a very long time training himself. Despite having overpowered stats, he fights weak enemies using the strongest skills and buys excessive amounts of supplies and potions, all to stay safe. While his attitude might be a bit annoying, it might just be the saving grace of Gaybrand, especially considering it is a world where the forces of evil dominate each and every expectation.